Hey Dakota, this is Josh from Josh and Danny SEO. I'm shooting you over that video about how you can improve your online presence. So just taking a look at your website, you got a really nice logo here. You got all your drop downs, the different services, which you do a ton of services, which is awesome. You have your click to call, which is even better. So when they get to your website, they can get on call with you as fast as possible. And then going down, how long you've been in business, what you do, your commitment to excellence, which is awesome. And then, of course, all the different services that you do with links to the different pages, which is great. And then, of course, where you are, where you service, and different reviews. So you're doing pretty well with the website. I don't see a ton of content here, though. So I'm only seeing around like 500 words. That's tops. What Google is truly looking for right now is about 1,500 to 2,000 words on your website. The reason for that being is so you can put organic keywords throughout your site. Now, what an organic keyword is a buyer intent word that someone's putting in to Google to find your service and your location, of course. So before we get deeper into that, let's check behind the scenes and see what's going on with your website. So when we put in your URL, out pops your rankings. Now, as you can see, you don't really have any. So the UR and the DR are the two things we look at the most. Now, the UR rating is the strength of your website, and the DR rating is the trust of your website. As you can see, as I said before, there is none. Ideally, we want these between 30 and 40. That's the goal, with them having a ratio of 1 to 1. That's what we call the golden ratio. Now, the way we get that up is with backlinks. Now, what a backlink is any link that leads from another site back to yours. Now, not all backlinks are created equal. For example, a backlink from Wikipedia would be an awful link because Wikipedia is a super spammy site. However, a backlink from a distinguished flooring blog would be awesome because that is relevant to your service, as well as you have like 50 million other services. So blogs from any one of those would be great too. Now, another huge important thing are those organic keywords. What buyer intent words is Google ranking you for? As you can see, you only have one of them. So let's see what that one is. So deck repair Cincinnati. Still is really good, 150, but you actually lost positions. You went down from the second page, which is already not that good, to the third page. So even worse. So that's why you're not getting any traffic from that. As well as you actually lost all of these services. So you're not really ranking for anything. But let's check what a great buyer intent word would be. So we're just going to pick the flooring niche and we're going to go Flooring Cincinnati. That's one of the best flooring keywords you can put in, buyer intent words. So first thing that pops up is your GMB. Now the GMB is super important to get on because 30 to 40% of all people will stop right here and pick one of these three people. Not because they're the best, just because they rank the best. Now, then you're going to get your organic rankings. This is going to be by strength of website. Now, your top competitor is McSwain Carpets. So let's check their website and see why they're number one. So going through, they have their nice flooring store. They have their logo. They have all their different drop downs. They don't have a click to call, which is unfortunate. It's always good to have one, but everyone has something they can work on. And then going through, they explain the different types of flooring they do, how they're committed to excellence, and why you should choose them. But as you can see, they don't have a ton of content. So it wouldn't be too hard to beat them out for that. But let's check behind the scenes and see why they're number one. And the reason being, as you can see, they have a high DR and UR rating. So their strength is 37 and their trust is 35. They're they're essentially the golden ratio. They're doing really well. And as you can see, the reason for that is because they have almost 13,000 backlinks helping their website along, as well as those organic keywords. You can see they're ranking for almost 3,000 different keywords. So let's check what those are. Now, not all of them are going to be buyer intent, of course, like McSwain, that's just them. But Flooring Cincinnati, 300 people, they're in the first real position as you saw. 94 people are coming to their site just from that one word or one keyword. Flooring Store Cincinnati, 250, two people, the second real position, and they're getting 35 people from that. And then Cincinnati Flooring, same thing, 300, second or third real position, 30 people from that. So as you can see, because they're ranking for great buyer intent words for Cincinnati, they're getting all that traffic. So if we're looking to beat them and get that traffic as well, of course, you'd have a little bit more because you're going for a lot more services. However, the concept's the same. First thing you need to do is you got to get those backlinks. You want to beat out all your competitors as far as backlinks are concerned. You only have 2, you need a lot more. Great thing is, you have a roadmap. This guy has the golden ratio, McSwain Carpets and Flooring. Great, you can use theirs. They have 13,000, you can take them, add them to your own website. And then you'll start seeing your URDR raise to their levels, and then you add more on top of that to beat them out. And then, of course, you need that content. 1,500, 2,000 words throughout your site or throughout your homepage, and then 500 to 750 throughout all your service pages, so that you can organically place buyer intent keywords throughout your site, so Google will know what you're ranking for. So you need to have that relevant content so Google can say, hey, they're trying to rank for Flooring Cincinnati or Deck Building Cincinnati or Handyman Cincinnati. So they'll know what to rank you for. And you do that, put them together, you should start seeing more traffic through your site and more calls through your website. Now, I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach back out to me. And if you can leave some feedback, that would be awesome. You have a nice rest of your day, or have a nice rest of your night.